Well, we have a deceased young lady.
No. What do you mean? Do not tell me my kid's godmother is dead.
This is the world's dumbest killer, Devonte Douglas. Just minutes ago, Devonte strolled right to the police station while being wanted for an attempted double homicide. Because not only did he let his own ex-girlfriend and victim escape.
911, where's your emergency?
My ex just killed my girlfriend.
Was he wearing a mask?
Yeah, that's how I know it was him. He killed her. I was in the trunk. He killed her.
But he was also caught on camera while doing it. And what you have just seen is only a small glimpse into the depths of Devonte's stupidity. Because with every statement that comes out of his mouth, he will prove the only thing lower than his crimes is his IQ.
I don't know why I would do something like that to her.
Well, you're the only one who would know why. Well, deciding, do I lock you up or do I let you go? What do you think I should do?
On December 16, 2021, police in Ohio responded to the frantic 911 call of 22-year-old Judith Britton, a woman whose story was almost too insane to believe.
911, where's your emergency?
Can you locate my call? Because I don't know where I am. But my ex just killed my girlfriend.
He just what?
He killed her. He killed her. I was in the back. He drove the car. I was in the trunk. He killed her. Please.
Wait, okay, where are you at?
I'm in Hubbard, off of Super Lawrence Road or something. I'm so scared he's gonna find me.
You said your ex shot her. Do you know where he's at?
The last time I know, he's at his house because I made him get out of my car. I know his address.
What's his name?
Devonte Douglas.
When police traced Judith's call, they discovered one of the most gruesome scenes of their career. 22-year-old Adriana Faith Hasley Crockett was deceased in her car, riddled with several shots that had been fired at close range. And as police sat down with Judith to get the full story, she untangled a tale that at first made it seem like she was part of the murder. Judith arrived at her ex-boyfriend Devonte's home to pick up their child. When she arrived, however, she was ambushed by a man in a mask who demanded she get in the trunk of her own car. The man, who she knew clearly was Devonte, drove her to a rural road and then used her phone to lure her girlfriend Adriana to the scene. When Adriana arrived, Devonte fired on her, leaving her dead in her car and fleeing the scene with Judith still in the trunk. Somehow, he really believed Judith wouldn't tell on him, and even more surprising, he somehow believed that his car was still going to be where he left it, in a vacant lot. When the car was promptly towed after the murder, he strolled into the police station, trying to find out where it had gone. Yeah, that's the level of intelligence that we're working with here. And it gets much worse, because Judith's story isn't only full of more shocking details, but the surveillance footage shows just how evil his plan was.
You want to talk to us?
Yes. Okay, I just want to try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. Like I said, you can stop talking anytime you feel like it. All right? Anytime. You just sign here, and that means that you're waiving your rights at this very moment, but they don't disappear. Okay? All I got to do is say, Mackie, I don't want to talk anymore. Okay?
Is that actually your real name, Mac?
Mackie. Yeah, but people call me various things. Why are you down here now?
Vehicle. I was upset with my ex. We got into a big argument. I couldn't go to sleep, so went out about 5 or 6-ish. I have to look at the when I bought the alcohol. So I pulled over to the closest place I could, the first abandoned house, because I didn't want to get in trouble for driving and drinking. So I got out of my car, started walking around. Then I found out my friend was missing, so I started looking for her. And then while I was looking for her, my car got towed, so I came down here to find out, where's my car, so I can get it.
What friend was missing?
Judith Burton.
Judith?
Yes.
So she was missing?
Yes. Somebody text. I was trying to call her because again she was supposed to pick up her son. I was asking her, did she pick him up? She wasn't answering. Then somebody answered, basically saying, who is this? I said, basically, who's this? we got into an argument over the phone, and basically then the fourth, he just said he has her, and I was just wondering, like, I was just trying to, like, see what's going on. I said, please let her go. Just make sure you don't hurt her. And he told me, don't tell anybody. So I tried to basically just look for her, see if she was around the area, but I
Probably didn't know where to look.
Then next thing I know, after so many, after basically an hour or two of looking for her, she pops up in her car. I'm like, what happened? She wouldn't talk to me. She basically just drove straight to my house, went in the house, grabbed my son, and left. Like, she wouldn't talk to me about the situation that happened, and I was just worried about her. And
So when you called her, you said somebody else answered her phone?
yes, I don't know who the person was. It sounded like a gentleman. Don't really know how to basically describe his voice, but I was more worried about her, making sure that I wasn't trying to anger him and make him do anything to her.
Why would he be after her?
That's the only one who knows more than I do is her, and she wouldn't even talk to me. Again, he wasn't trying to talk to me.
So she just shows up after
basically just missing. I didn't want to involve the cops in case basically it was just nothing to really be worried about. Because usually I said basically wait at least 24 hours.
Right.
Somehow, Devonte hasn't contemplated that the victim he let survive would come back to haunt him. After the killing, he dropped Judith off down the street from his home and then went in and changed like nothing happened. Obviously, Judith wasn't sticking around to find out what the hell was wrong with him, but in his twisted mind, he thought his master plan was genius.
So I just hurried up, went to his house, and I saw him walking back towards his house. He had changed his clothes. And I stopped and I just went with it a little bit. I'm like, what's going on? Well, and then I was just like, where's Devonte? Is he at home? And he said, he must be at home. I said, okay. And I went in the house. He was trying to talk to me the whole time, but I just got my son, came outside, and he was saying, I was looking for you for a long time. The cops towed my car. Can you help me get it back? And I didn't want him in my car, so I wanted to hurry up and get to her. So I just kept saying, get out of my car, because he finally sat in my car, and he finally got out. He actually did. And last thing I seen was him walk towards his house.
Judith truly believed that in that moment sitting in the car with him, she was going to become the next victim. She had no reason to believe that Devonte would keep her alive long term, but that's exactly what he did, and it came back to bite him where the sun don't shine. Though, given the level of planning that went into this murder, it is likely the sun shines through his ears.
So she shows up. About what time was it that she showed up?
I didn't even look at the time because, like I said, once I found out that she was free, I basically left my phone, my everything in the car, and was just, because I've seen movies. Mm-hmm. She could have been anywhere, so I literally basically just looked every single where. Yeah. But I guess the people basically got mad that I left my car where it was for so long, so I just said, I'll just go get it.
Okay. All right, so she shows back up, and then what?
I asked her, literally, basically, about to cry. Where were you? What happened? She said she did not want to talk to me. That basically she went through something traumatic. She said she was kidnapped. I guess they got the person. She didn't tell me what the heck that meant. Like, what do you mean they got the person? What person? She just told me, just kept telling me to leave her alone. So I sat in her car trying to ask, at least can you drive me downtown so I can at least find my car? She said, just please, just go inside. I'll talk to you later. I just don't know what to do right now. And that was the last I heard from her.
And that's it? And then you come down here and
I get told that basically I'm being detained. I asked them why. They said, well, all we know is that we have to detain you. Mm-hmm. And they said, Trumbull County said, all they said is they want to come talk to you about an investigation going on. I'm like, what's going on? They said, I'm sorry, we don't know. You have to wait.
Do you come to Trumbull County or Warren or anything like that? You hang around there?
The only time I go to Warren is to see my one friend, Katie. Her name is Katie. I think that's the only, and also the only other time I actually go out there is when I'm grub hunting.
Oh, you deliver him, yeah.
Yeah, so basically I don't, unless I'm doing that, I really don't travel. I'm usually at home with basically 3 out of 4 of my kids, or all 4.
Okay. All right. You know a girl named Adriana?
Adriana, what? I know like 3.
3 of them. What 3 do you know?
I know basically my kids' mom. Adriana, basically my ex-kids' godmother. And then another one that I used to talk to a while ago. But she go, Adriana, my kids' mom, she's at my house. Me and the other one just stopped talking last night. And then the other one I haven't talked to in about like 2-3 years.
Okay. So Adriana is your baby's mom. Is that what you're telling me?
Her name is Adriana.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my kids' mother.
Oh, okay. All right. How do you know this? And Judith Britton is also.
She is the mother of my 4th child.
Okay. Okay. The one that was supposed to get picked up and everything today.
Yeah.
I've been married a couple times, so I know what you.
Yeah, the only difference.
I gotta get it straight in my head.
The only difference is I haven't been married yet.
Yeah. Well, that might not have been a bad thing.
Well, it's definitely not a bad thing for his baby mamas because they dodged a bullet. Now, let's break this down quickly because somehow he has 4 baby mamas, which leads to some confusion in news reports and in the interrogation room. Devonte had a baby with another woman named Adriana, but not the victim Adriana Hazley Crockett. The victim was such close friends with both him and Judith, his other baby mama, that she had actually been dubbed the godmother of their shared child. When she began a romantic relationship with Judith following Devonte and Judith's breakup, Devonte didn't take it well.
So then you come down here and boom.
Just cops basically surrounded me. Like I said, I immediately just froze and did not do anything to basically again try to fight.
Okay. All right, well listen. Are you sure there's nothing else you did today?
No, sir.
Because why would you think we're here? Why would you think you've got 3 detectives? One from the sheriff's department, Hubbard, Weathersfield.
That's exactly why I want to find
Liberty. Well, we have a deceased young lady.
No. What do you mean? Do not tell me.
It's not your baby's mom.
Do not tell me my kid's godmother is dead.
I don't know who your kid's godmother is.
She goes by the name Adriana, but I call her Dree.
What's her last name?
Crockett. That's the only one I can think of. Do not tell me she's dead.
Why would she be dead?
You said a deceased young lady. You brought up Adriana.
Mm-hmm. I'm
not basically, again, I'm not slow. I'm not stupid.
I'm not saying you are.
Do not tell me.
You are.
She cannot be. I just basically again had a fight with her, and again I was trying to go to make it up the next day.
What was the fight about?
We've been fighting about basically me and my ex. My ex has been constantly spending time with her.
Okay.
That's what the last fight was about because they started dating.
Okay.
Again, my kids were getting mad at me. We got into a big argument, and I was going to make it up to her.
Okay.
Please do not tell me she's dead.
Devonte's acting is almost as bad as his critical thinking skills here, and according to Judith, it had been that way through the entire kidnapping and murder.
Okay, so he runs up at you.
Yeah, with a gun, and the reason why I know it's him is I know his body, I know his eyes, I know every single piece of clothing he was wearing, and he just dyed his hair, so he has green all over his fingertips.
You know his voice.
Yeah, and I know his voice. Yeah, I know everything about him.
Was he wearing a mask?
Yeah, he wore an old. I think he actually cut it up, but it was part of a Halloween costume from last year. Again, that's how I know it was him. He got me in the trunk and started driving around. He drove, I can't tell you where he drove, but he drove to a couple different spots, came out of the car, talked to me for a little bit. Then he was like, oh, I got the wrong person. Where's your friend? And blah, blah, like that. And then he had me get her to come meet us at the place where it all took place. I thought
Did he
maybe
tell you what he was going to do when you?
he said, "I'm going to ask her for the money, and if not, then I'm sorry." That's what he said, and I just still didn't believe him. I thought maybe at most he would just beat her or something, but he didn't even care about the ruse anymore. The moment he saw her, he got up and just started shooting. He didn't even care about his story. I really did not think, like, he's a crazy man, but.
When you guys were having these conversations, you still had the mask on?
Well, every time he never took it off. I just know him. So I know.
Did you ever tell him that? Did you tell him?
Yeah, I kept saying his name, and he was just like, "Who the hell is Devonte?" Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what Devonte. I was just like, whatever. And I just started going with it, so he wouldn't want to hurt me even more.
Obviously, it didn't take a rocket scientist to see through his disguise. For starters, maybe don't try to kill someone covertly when you've just dyed your hair bright green, especially in 2021 when there are cameras literally everywhere. Cameras that prove just how indifferent he was when he enacted his plan.
But you have a way of avoiding the question. Please do not tell me she's...
What caliber is your gun?
I don't know 100%. Again, the only time I use this when I go to a gun range with my friend.
All right, well, the clip that they have found in your car, does it go to that gun?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. When's the last time you fired a gun?
The last time I fired it, was with my friend. We went to the gun range, and it was like, I think maybe a week or two ago.
A week or two ago?
I have to basically call him to know the exact day because he disappears on me because of his new kidney he's got.
We're basically here trying to rule some stuff out and rule some stuff in because you say she's missing. She was missing.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Is she still missing?
She might still be missing.
Don't tell me she went back to missing.
Well, that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. Okay, listen, YPD's gonna come in here.
Do I have to?
And, no, this is no big deal. And this is just us covering the bases, just like when I read you all this stuff, okay? It's called a gunshot residue test.
Like I said,
he doesn't stick anything in your mouth.
I know.
Just gonna check your fingers.
They say, like I said, I've seen.
Okay, all right.
So.
And it's no big deal. He's just gonna do a couple of fingers.
Police do a gunshot residue test on Devonte, which of course comes up positive, because he didn't just fire one shot at Adriana, he fired 10. And now he's set on playing the victim, completely unaware of just how much evidence is putting him at the scene of the crime.
But I won't be able to explain it to my kids if she's gone. What do you
mean gone?
Because you said a deceased woman. And you literally brought up, basically, Adriana. One of them, I already know is technically alive. The other one, I don't even know, so I don't know why we even be brought up.
Whoa, going.
The other one, I haven't seen in years, so I don't even know why she'll be brought up. There's only one other Adriana I know.
Well, we're not quite sure what happened, okay? We know you have a relationship with her, or your girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend had a relationship with her.
It's just...
Because we have talked to her.
It's just that she can't be gone. I just hope basically it's just like she's just basically just fine. She's at home, and it's just another freaking person that just has a name that I don't know.
Well, we've already talked to your ex. She's down at the station. Why do you think she'd be down there?
I don't know. I literally tried to talk to her about the situation. She would not talk to me.
Well, let me tell you a few facts, okay? So you know, some facts. Your phone, we're going to be able to tell where you were today, because your phone's going to tell us that. That's the evils of having today's cell phone. No matter what you could have thrown it away and burned it. Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Your phone records that are automatic and you have no control over are going to tell us where you were today. I'm telling you that because if you want to change anything, this is where you need to do it. Because I'm gonna
the only
know
phone that I use is
were.
it's a 2-something number. That's the only one I've been using, and that's the only one that's been on me.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I'm not here to bullshit people. I tell them exactly what it is.
I'm not saying you are.
And with the gunshot residue he just did, it doesn't matter if you scrubbed your hands with bricks. If you fired a gun.
That's what I told you.
Recently, not 2 weeks ago.
That's what I told you. The only other time was basically when I went to my sister's house, and I told her I just needed to just let it go.
Well, obviously we're going to talk to your sister. What seems curious to me is you don't seem to be wondering why I'm concerned that you'd fired a gun.
You think I killed her?
Did you?
No. What would I benefit from it?
I don't know. People kill people all the time without benefiting from anything. Most murders are committed in a moment of madness.
Even Judy can tell you. I'm a person that basically, again, wants to always benefit from something. That's literally why she always got mad at me. Because I basically just always try to benefit from everything. What would be the benefit of me getting rid of her? My kids no longer have another person to take care of them. They basically just lost their grandfather, and now you're telling me that basically I'm going to just kill their godmother?
Well, I don't know you. So I'm just asking you questions. I'm not in here screaming at you and yelling at you. I don't know you. Well, I'm not quite sure where we're going to go from this.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm deciding, do I lock you up or do I let you go? What do you think I should do?
Honestly, anybody would say the obvious answer in this situation.
I'm asking you to be honest. I'm asking you how you feel. What do you think I should do? If you reach down deep inside yourself, because you don't strike me as a psychopath.
I would like to go home to my kids.
You know?
I would. But again, I also have to basically, I have to also, I may have been angry, I may have been upset. The worst thing I've ever done is maybe flash my freaking gun. But killing, that's way further.
Yes, it is. Some people would say flashing your gun is way further.
But it's mostly in self-defense. Basically, again, I don't want to fight people, especially if I feel threatened. Yes, I don't have a CCW, but it's an open carry state. But killing, honestly, I'll be honest. As many times as me and Judy and me and anybody else has argued, why would I do it now? What would have changed in me to basically do it now of all times?
I don't know. I know I'd be pissed off if my girlfriend or wife or whatever chose another female to be with. My masculinity would go right down the tubes.
I'd rather her be with a female than a dude.
No, I get that too. Yeah.
I'd feel worse if it was a dude.
According to Judith, however, that was not the case, and Devonte isn't someone who should exactly be concerned about loyalty, given what she tells detectives.
So the person that shot her is my ex and actually his father. just like a little backstory as to it will lead up to why he did it.
Okay, what's his name?
Devonte.
Okay.
We got together April of 2019. So for 2 years, I pretty much found that he was just cheating and everything. And he said it was because he's scared, whatever. But for a very long time, he's been trying to get back with me, and I just don't have any feelings for him whatsoever anymore. And the person that he shot today, she was a mutual friend of ours, but me and her started kind of liking each other, so we wanted to try a relationship.
Okay.
And he was not happy about it, especially the fact that me and her, we both like men more, but he wanted to see where a relationship could go between the both of us because we liked each other. And he was really mad about it and all that.
Police already know this. What they don't know is what another officer is getting as they continue their round of questioning with Devonte. Because across the street from Devonte's house, where Judith was kidnapped, is an entire street of doorbell cameras. Though, given what Devonte is about to slip up on, it's surprising that police even needed that.
Again, being that straightforward guy, the only thing you have going for you is offering me reasons, regret, whatever. That's the only thing you've got going for you right now.
How can I regret something I didn't do? Like,
Did I tell you we've talked to Judith?
yes.
Where was Judith today?
Like I said, the last time I saw her is when I was looking for her and she drove off. And then you're telling me that she's at your guys' police station.
Mm-hmm. She is.
So I'm not getting...
Does that sound normal that she'd be down at our police station?
No, it doesn't sound normal. But that's why I'm asking questions to
That's
figure
not
out.
where we met her at, though. That's where she ended up.
Where did you meet her at?
We met her at this little oil well spot. Is where we met her. That's where we met her. A little out of the way off the road, dirt road. Is where we met her.
Why?
Somebody put her in the trunk of a car.
And if you're saying she went back there, there's only... Why would she be there if, basically, again, there's no reason for her to be there?
First of all, saying she went back there means that she was there once before.
So what then happened?
I'm hoping you can tell me that.
Take this as a master lesson in flexibility, specifically how to put your foot into your mouth. After Devonte let Judith go, he wasn't expecting her to go back to the location that he had sent to Adriana, the victim, despite the fact that he sent that address from her phone. Devonte is somehow stunned that Judith would go back there, but given how much she loved Adriana, it's no surprise. She wanted answers and justice, and she's about to get them.
I'm hoping that you're the kind of man that knows when shit has gone sideways and for the benefit of your children and all involved, that you're going to solve this mystery before we do. Because when we solve it, it's over. It's over. As opposed to you sitting here and telling us reasons, whys, what actually happened, who said what, who did this, who did that. Otherwise, with us, it just comes down to gunshot residue on your hands, phone telling us where you were at, messages you sent, evidence in the vehicle of your DNA. Not just in the driver's seat. Now, what's all that going to tell us? That's it. Done. Close the door. I don't even have to come back and talk to you again. I don't have to come back and talk to you.
I understand, but the only other place my DNA would be is in her passenger seat. Where else would it be?
You tell me.
I
There
don't.
are certain answers I can't give you because that's
that I can't basically know like exactly because the only parts I've ever been is either in her driver's seat or in her passenger seat. That's the only places I've ever been. She doesn't put me in the back seat. She doesn't put me basically anywhere but those.
Okay. Devonte, we're not going to stay here all day. I'm just offering you the chance to get ahead of this and do yourself some good. That's all. That's all I'm offering.
I'm giving you what I can offer. I don't know what else to give you.
I'm going to say it one more time. You know, we have talked to Judith. And Judith is a very believable young lady who's terrified for something she witnessed. Do yourself a favor, brother, because it's coming down one way or the other. It can either be on your terms or on ours. How many times do I have to say that we have talked to Judith with your son sitting there?
And like I said, I don't know what you just keep saying that I was in trouble county.
She cried the whole time just because she had to tell us what she had to tell us. She still wanted to make sure you were going to be okay. But it just was eating her alive. It's eating her alive. Because you know she's a good woman, or you wouldn't have had a kid with her.
Honestly, to be honest, I know she's a good woman. If anything,
So what is the position you're putting her in right now? What's the position you're putting her in, man?
I don't even know what's even. You just keep telling me I was somewhere that basically I'm not. You keep saying you talked to her, but you can't tell me.
Because I'm not going to sit here and force you to say stuff. I don't do that. I've been doing this a long time. 30 years. I've sat down with a lot of people just like you. Some of them were really, really bad. Some of them are like you that just lost it. Just had a mistake. Just went off track. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. Everything I'm telling you right now is God's truth. Everything I'm telling you. I'm not sitting here and telling you, oh yeah, we got video of this. No, we don't. What we do have is going to put you somewhere.
Police didn't have video in the room with them, but outside, detectives were reviewing it as the interrogation took place, and it was clear as day. Despite all of this being plainly on camera, Devonte still wants to play the favorite card of morons who have run out of excuses. I must have blacked out. Yet what Judith soon tells detectives completely contradicts that, because it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment attack. It was planned.
I may have kicked a dog, hurt a cat, probably just over-disciplined my children, but killing?
Well, it could have been you didn't mean to kill.
But
People fire guns, but they don't mean to kill somebody.
But that means I can't even trust myself around my kids if I get too angry.
Maybe you were just trying to scare her. I don't know. You don't remember any of it? You don't remember yelling at her or
Sir,
anything?
I swear, I don't remember. I literally, again, love her. And I don't know why I would do something like that to her.
Well, you're the only one who would know why. I'm not trying. I don't know why either, other than there was that relationship going on. You've been drinking. You got a gun. You stuck Judith in the trunk of the car. Do you remember that?
Because I know she doesn't like freaking tight spaces.
No. You're correct. Judith doesn't like tight spaces. You definitely scared the shit out of her. But the one right thing you did is you let her go. So that shows that you're not just some maniac. Something triggered.
Why can't I remember it? How did I get so angry when I was drunk? I've been drunk before and got over my issues.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. I've never been drunk to where I go and kill someone.
Well, unfortunately, this time it's looking like you did. I want to be able to sit down with that family and say, listen, man, he is as torn up about this as you are.
Her daughter?
Because I'm going to have to sit down with him.
Her daughter is going to be the worst one. That's why I don't understand how I can do it. How can I be so blinded with rage? I did not think about the child I said I want to be there for.
Well, you still can be there for that child.
No, I can't. What child's going to forgive a man that killed her mother?
You'd be surprised.
I took the one thing she really had that cared about her.
I know, but if she sees this, the way you are now, how regretful you are, rather than sitting there like some of these thugs, you know what they do. Stick their chest out and act like...
How do I expect now after this somebody not to take from my children? That little girl I wanted to see on Christmas to just give her a gift whether her mother wanted me to or not.
I hear you.
That little girl is the only reason why I kept talking to her, and I took her mother is what you're telling me.
Yes.
How can she really forgive me? How can I expect her to forgive me? I've been starving myself because of how depressed I've been.
Yeah.
I just wanted her back. And I guess basically I reached my point of how much I could take. Why would I kill her?
Judith, however, gives insight into just how planned the ambush was. Not planned enough, however, for Devonte to get an actual disguise.
I know everything about him.
Was he wearing a mask?
Yeah, he wore an old, I think he actually cut it up, but it was part of a Halloween costume from last year. Again, that's how I know it was him. Yeah, he didn't do good at all. He told on himself. But whatever.
Told on himself is right, and he's about to do it all over again.
Here's the thing that makes me think that maybe you do remember more. Okay. One is that you tried to wear a mask. But that hair and the mask is one you had for Halloween. Same one you used in Halloween. That you used for trick or treat last year. Yeah. So see, that's planning.
The only mask I have basically is a ruined up basically clown mask that doesn't even fit me.
Well, this one didn't fit you very good either because Judith knew it was you. Because she's seen it before. Yeah, the green hair. And the green nails.
Again, like I said.
You put a plastic bag on your hand, thinking that would keep everything off it. It will not. It will not. That's planning.
But I
That's
didn't
not
have
rage.
time to plan.
But you did. Whether you had time or not, you planned. You planned. You used Judith's phone to get her to come to where you guys were at. And when she pulled down that road, look at me. When she pulled down that road, you emptied that gun. Thank God that you didn't kill Judith. I don't know if that was because you were just out of bullets or what. For what? Those are the facts. Those show planning. Those show intent. That's why I was giving you the opportunity to tell me what really was the cause behind it.
I think of 50 ways a day to basically get paid back on somebody.
Yeah. Oh, we all do that, man.
But why? What made me actually this time?
You know what made you? Because she was going to your girlfriend. She was choosing her over you, man. And you were, and I'm not doubting that the alcohol had a lot to do with it.
That's not the first time, though.
Yeah, but maybe you were making sure it was the last time.
Again, she's literally told me several times that she wanted to be with other guys. I got mad at her. And
well, all I can say, Devonte, is that you'd had enough. So
it had to be basically because I shouldn't have started drinking. I should have just left it alone.
Probably. So I'm going to ask you one more time to give me that opportunity to paint a different picture of yourself other than some guy who wears a mask and gets a gun and just shoots a girl in a car.
Yes, I did it. I recently, just like you said, I had enough. But I never wanted to kill her. No matter how pissed off she made me, I never thought of killing her.
Let's rewind for a second.
I think of 50 ways a day to basically get paid back on somebody.
Yeah, that's what we thought he said. Ultimately, given the overwhelming evidence, Devonte Douglas pleaded guilty to reduced charges of aggravated murder with a firearm, tampering with evidence, and abduction. As a result, he was sentenced to life in prison with parole eligibility after 27 years. Our thoughts are with the family of Adriana, as well as Judith, whose bravery is how this story came to light. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.